friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kenzie Sexton and I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Dakota. Today for Tech Tip Tuesday, I'm going to be showing you around Padlet. So let's get started. Okay, so we are on Padlet.com and this is how your screen will appear once you reach the website. Off to the side, these are your categories that you can check into. So recents, this will show anything that you recently worked with, made, anything that you've made, shared, anything that you've shared with others or have had shared with you, anything that you've liked, and then any that you've archived. If you want to add folders, you can do that, but that does force you to upgrade to a premium account. Up at the top here, you'll see your options are to make a Padlet, join a Padlet, or look at the gallery. The gallery is a bunch of Padlets that others have made, so you can take a look at those and see what they've created. Join a Padlet, if you click on that, it will ask you to insert the URL. So make sure you have the URL, or if you are sharing a Padlet with others, make sure you give them the URL so they can enter it in here. And then to make a Padlet, you'll click on this, make a Padlet, and it will come up with options for you. So you can set it up as a wall, a canvas, stream, grid, shelf, back channel, map, or timeline. The most common way that I use it is the wall. It just collects on there as if you were posting them all to a board. I've also used shelf to organize in columns, and the stream would be great for seeing most recent posts. If your kids are using it periodically and you want them to be able to see the most recent posts at the top. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the wall. When you click on it, it will pop up. Here you are going to name your Padlet. I am going to name mine Midwest Region. The description just explains what your Padlet's going to be about. This Padlet will include information and facts about the Midwest region. Then you can choose an icon if you'd like. They have the emojis. They have cats, animals, dogs, food, sports, cars, electronics and other devices, hearts and other symbols, and flags. If you want, you can choose a icon. I'm just going to add the flag since we're talking about the Midwest region. You can also choose to add your own. You would just have to upload it, search, draw, take a picture, or paste a link. Next, below that, you'll see the address to this Padlet. So if you're wanting to share this with others, it's as simple as clicking copy to clipboard and it will just save it, and then you can paste it wherever you'd like. Next, you get to choose the wallpaper. That's the background that you can see on here. So you can choose between solid colors, gradients, textures and patterns, and pictures, or you can add your own. Sometimes I like to make it look like a bulletin board, so I'm going to choose the cork board. Next, you get to choose the color scheme. You have two options, light and dark, and then font. And then down here are some cool features. First one is a choice of whether or not you want the author's name to be above each post. This is a great idea if you have students sharing with a whole class. That way they know who shared the information. So I would want to turn that on. You can also choose when you add a new post, is it going to be the first one that appears or the last one? I want them to continue to add to the end, so I'm going to choose last. Comments, if you'd like students to be able to comment on each other's posts. That's a great way to have students collaborate with one another. Reactions, that has the stars, upvotes, they can like posts, so it's very similar to like a social media platform. It allows students to like, comment on each other's work. So I'm going to let them like and star each other, or actually I'm just going to have them like each other's if they'd like to. Then you can choose down here, this is great for the teacher in the classroom setting, you can require approval, so you have to approve of the post before it goes on. And you can filter for profanity, and it would just, if there was a bad word, it'd just replace it with a nice emoji. If you are requiring approval, you might not need that though, because you'll be able to see it first. Then you'll click next, and our board is now set up. To add a post, you would click on this plus sign in the bottom corner and your post would appear. Here you can create your title, so I'm going to type in land and water because that's one of the topics we would cover. And the instruction for the students, post 1, interesting fact you learned about the land and water of the Midwest region. Because I have comments turned on, students can either post their own or they can comment their response right here. I could also upload an image if I'd like. I could link it to our reading for the day. I could search Google, add pictures if I want to add a map or something like that. And then if you click on the 3 dots, it gives you all of your options. So you can upload, link, search Google, take a picture, draw something, you can tag a place, or you can even link it to another Padlet. So maybe you want to have just a land and water board, so I would link it to another Padlet and students would go and do everything on that board. So once I'm done, that's how it will sit. Again, you can see that they can like it, they can add their comments, or they'll be able to add more. So if I add another, you'll notice because I had it go last, it popped up to the right of my previous post. Then I could add in climate, share with the class what the climate in the Midwest region is like. And then again, it's the same kind of setup. Maybe I want to edit this by clicking the pencil. I want to search. I'm going to search for an image of the Midwest region. And then you can see there's a picture right there, so I'm just going to link the picture below. So then students can see what we're talking about when we're talking about the Midwest region. It's just an easy visual reminder. Then at the top of the page, you have the option to like a board, remake it, share it. So that would be another way to grab the link. And then you have your settings right here. So if you want to change anything we did at the beginning, maybe you want to change the wallpaper, you can click on that and go in and choose a different background. There are many cool ways that you can use Padlet in the classroom. You can use it for brainstorming, exit tickets, current events, book discussions, live questions. You could use it for a book wish list, or you can even use it to play games like Complete the Story. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would also love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching.